comes.
Yeah.
All right, hey, this is our very last cast from
River Greens.
Yeah,
River
My
Greens.
God, we've lived here for 9 years. My God.
9 years, and we're finally moving.
This many.
I'll hold the mic out here.
Yeah, the pain, the happiness, the sorrows, the
Shut up.
one sec,
towels.
let me equal out this all.
The friendships.
The
Yeah.
friendships, the
The mustard
the
stain.
enlightenment of truth. My God, there's been so much.
Yes,
happening
okay,
here.
all right.
I'm gonna eat
Too
this
many great
burrito now.
memories.
This is the nipple edition. I am currently holding a nipple pillow that
Okay,
booby
boy.
pillow I didn't realize we had. And
For a
yeah.
while, didn't even notice we had.
All right, everybody say your names.
Bert.
Yeah, Moses Porter.
Aiden.
Noah. Jonas.
Latanya.
And Chrislyn, who's covering her face even though no one can see this.
Yeah,
That's the weird part.
Okay,
What?
Actually, my name's
Oh, and?
Peter.
Chad.
Chadler. Okay,
Chad Michael.
Noah, what's your first memory of these apartments?
Well, there are some, like, tiles, and I remember I went into the house, so I was really little, so I kept running around
Dean, don't
the
mess
house,
with
and
I don't
I
want to break
slipped on my head, and it really hurt, so, no.
That one?
I remember that.
Yeah. That was
Most,
serious.
let's see, Shay.
Yeah.
It was the twins. Wait, I woke up and
You woke
I
up.
was in front of the TV asleep, and I'm like, oh,
That's your first memory?
up here. Yeah.
Okay. Joe?
I was always born in front of the TV. I think my first memory here was like when something happened with Dad's car, and whenever it was under
nerd
the
wagon.
car roof thing, the
Yeah.
nerd wagon. Whenever it pulled out, it started smoking black smoke, and we like pulled it back in the shade. And that was my first memory.
Nice. Moses, you?
Oh. There's a reason why you three would never remember it. The pain in the ass moved into this place.
Yeah, it's true.
Thank God.
You probably moved like 3 boxes that day. All right. Okay. And then how'd you guys meet Aiden Dietrich or Brogdon or
It's
whatever?
Diener.
Beaner,
Has
AIDS,
no wiener.
also known as AIDS. How'd you guys meet Dean?
I honestly didn't.
Does anyone remember when they met him?
Shay, do you remember? I don't remember.
Shay?
Elementary school.
Yeah.
At the school?
No, I remember. No, hold on. It was football practice.
You went to football?
Listen,
Third
it was
grade.
football practice. Sully was there, and Neva was kicking around a soccer ball. And I was like, do you know her? And Sully's like, stop it. I'm like, do you know her? Because you and Shay were in the same football thing. And I'm like, yes. I'm like, well, say hi. And you're like, no. And Jake and Jess were sitting in these, like, short chairs.
Oh, yeah. I remember those
And Jess was
shorters.
just talking shit.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And I was like, I could totally hang out with these people.
Yeah.
Then
That's
didn't
right,
ever
football.
talk to you
Yeah, you guys sat kind of by
until
us.
you were in the unemployment crew.
Yeah,
With Krista.
my glory days.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I saw him at the football field, and Chris was like, oh yeah, we have unemployed coffee every day.
Yeah, I
Coffee
forgot
every
about that.
day.
Yeah, every
And I was
day.
like, wow, and I just flipped him off as I drove to work.
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
my
Every
God,
morning.
that's
How it should
so
be.
Rolled down the
funny.
window.
how it should be.
Why?
All right.
Because they didn't do anything for 2 years.
Yeah,
Well, my dad.
Well, I'm sorry. I was enjoying my life.
it was so nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been doing that
We
for
got food
pretty
every day.
much 18 years. It wasn't really great.
Well, then you deserve one.
Well, I got tired of seeing Jake that way, so
Yeah.
then I gave him a job.
I worked at Moda
For a minute.
2 months.
Do you want
3
me to
months?
tell you what happened there in the
No,
interview?
no,
Oh
no,
my
no,
God,
no,
I'd
no, no.
love
No,
to.
I didn't have to leave. They
I love
They
hearing
told me I could
stories
have a
about my
job
dad
I think
getting
they
anytime.
fired.
asked him to leave.
Yeah, right. One of my favorite memories, I've got many. One of my favorites is one time, I don't know if the twins were like 4 or 5, and Shay and them went to the Meldrum Bar Forest and were lighting matches and starting a fire. And then I spanked all 3 of them. And the best part was when you guys were in the shower and then you were screaming, I hate Shay! I hate him too! I hate him! We didn't even do anything and we got spanked! And I was just dying laughing. Oh my god, that was so funny. And the other one is, I remember I was watching the playoffs, and I think it was the Lakers, and it was June, and I was just trying to have like a quiet Sunday before I had to go to work and hate my job at Allstate. And then Moses comes in and goes, did you ever pop a tire of a car when you were a kid?
Oh my god.
And then I instantly knew someone had popped a tire of a car, so I made everybody come in. And then I questioned, I don't know who first, but then eventually got to Neva, and I was like, everybody, I didn't know this, but I was like, this wasn't true, but I said, everybody said you did it. And she's like, it was me. And she's like, I'm like, what? You know.
Go fucking berserk.
Yeah, and then she's like, well, we were all there, and I just took the knife and I shoved it in the tire, and I'm like, yeah, but she's like, the other kids were there. I'm like, yeah, but you were the idiot that did it.
Yeah.
And then we had to find the person's car, and we wrote a note on their house, on their door, and then they called, and I got money out of the bank and gave them money for the tire. I was so fucking pissed.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They
I remember-
appreciated that you said that, like, yeah, I'm glad that you said your kid did this.
Yeah.
Other jackasses would have defended their kid.
Yeah, and
Because it's the wrong thing to
what
do.
turned out by doing the right thing, and then I happened the next year be their daughter's soccer coach. So that was great.
Hey there,
That was
Steve, how
Jocelyn.
you
Remember
doing?
Jocelyn?
Oh, I hated Josh.
Such a bitch.
Yeah.
You know she could possibly be hearing
Wait,
this.
She's
Jocelyn,
not.
the
She's
one that
not.
always smacks people?
Everybody that's going to listen's in this
I'm
room.
pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Bitch.
smacked Sebastian.
I remember
Seriously?
she hit me, and I was like, screw this, I'm hitting a girl. I'm like,
I'm
yeah,
hitting
and
a
mom got
girl.
mad at me.
yeah, you
I
know,
was like,
the thing with mom is like, oh my god, Jesus Christ.
And I remember
What?
she used to throw little pebbles.
I think
of
not hitting a
rocks
girl's
at us,
pretty
and
reasonable.
If she's hitting you, you have the right to hit
I
back.
don't know.
I know, then mom got me in
It's a
trouble.
little girl, Mo.
Doesn't mean-
Remember when Noah got the stick thrown in his face and there's still a scar there?
There is not a scar.
Shh, don't yell.
Oh, I remember there was this one memory where someone clogged the toilet or something.
Was it
And
you today?
No.
No.
And I remember,
No.
and I remember someone, I don't know,
That was
something.
me.
And I remember we tried like, it's like clogged, and then someone flushed the toilet. It went like
That was me.
flying all
Here?
the way
I
up.
forgot. I forgot that was clogged.
That was
and
here?
I flushed it.
Yeah, and then it like started flushing and went, reached all the way to our carpets.
God, that was
Ew.
fucking
Maybe you were at
gross,
work.
man.
I might have been at work. I don't remember that.
And then I got my
remember-
sock wet, and then someone
Ew.
blamed me.
Oh god, toilet sock wet. That's
I remember
disgusting.
another memory. Like, remember the first apartment we went here?
We lived in 2 apartments.
Yeah.
lived in
Third
two
floor, 2 bedroom.
Yeah.
And now
Mm.
bottom floor, 3 bedroom.
Yeah.
Which you still
And
Now we're moving to basement, 1 bedroom.
You know, up top, then down low.
Highs and lows, baby.
Yeah,
Highs and
basically.
lows.
Hey,
Yeah.
but this is a good. This is a good high.
Yeah.
okay, well, I remember we didn't have enough money to buy, like, you know, proper beds for us. So me and Jonas, we were like really little, so we had to sleep in our bed crate, like our cribs.
Oh yeah, we were
Oh,
living in
yeah.
the kindergarten, and our feet
Yeah,
stuck out.
Yeah, and so I got like
Cribs.
I got kind of tired of that, so I had a bunch of pillows. I stuffed it up. I put a blanket over it, so it looked like, because I knew my dad checked on me every night, so I put a blanket over it, and because Shane, Evan, Moses were all snuggled up in a big blanket. Aww. So I did that, and I remember I slept in the blanket, and then Dad, I think and then I woke up, and my dad, I was like, I found your little disguise or something. I don't know, he said something like
Yeah.
that, and it was really, so I just slept great that last night.
Slept great that night.
Slopes all
They were
right.
in kindergarten sleeping in a crib.
Yes.
Probably. That sounds
Yeah,
good.
I remember-
seriously,
I remember
honestly
the-
do not remember that.
Yeah,
I-
well,
I-
I didn't expect it.
Well, I
I'm
felt
still
want
holding the
someone
booby
sleeping
pillow.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember. What was it? I remember we used to have Neva's little dolls, like little Barbies.
Oh my god.
And we would turn them into tomahawks and throw them at each other. And I threw one so hard at the wall the head popped off.
That was me.
Like,
No, that was
Oh,
that
that
was
you, Joe, that was
yeah,
yeah,
that was
like
me,
we
and I
spread the
popped.
legs and we hold on to the legs and we threw it really fast, and they're like a tomahawk.
That sounds about right.
You're like,
Oh, here is one of my
Oh, that's
creepy
funny.
memories. Here's one of my
Oh.
creepy memories. We're at the other apartment on the 3rd floor,
Yeah.
and it was like 2 in the morning, and I was outside smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was like 11. Maybe it wasn't as late. No, this is a different time. But I was smoking a cigar outside, and I heard a rustling out in the bushes, and I couldn't tell or see because it was all dark.
Yeah.
But I knew there was somebody out there, so I stood up and just like was scanning the bushes, and I'm like, I know you're out there. I could see you, man. And there was nothing, and I'm like, dude, I'm looking right at you. And then all of a sudden, like, over a little bit to the side, a guy stood up out of the bushes.
Oh!
It was like a neighbor that lived over a few houses.
What was he doing?
Well, underneath us was some cute girl that lived there, and I think he was spying on her.
Oh.
And then, like, I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of here.
That neighbor. Oh
Yeah, and
my
then
God.
then he started running, and I ran through the apartments, and I ran downstairs. I'm like, I know where you live.
Oh, remember those?
See
Yeah,
you.
remember those kids?
And what would be funny is he responded, bullshit.
What were you gonna say, Noah?
Remember those kids? You basically did the same thing. They were like,
Oh yeah.
these kids were like checking out the garbage. I think they were like
No, they were.
dumpsters.
Oh no!
They
These
were
were
in the golf course house.
no. These are a different time. I was outside smoking a cigar. At this
Oh yeah,
point.
it's always a
Always
cigar.
a cigar.
It's very
Oh, it's a
classy. I'm a very
cigar.
classy
Oh, it was a
guy.
cigar,
I
yeah.
was smoking a cigar, and I looked and I saw these guys looking in everyone's car.
Oh, that's fucking.
Oh, yeah,
and then they were like, they didn't see me, and they got close to our thing. I'm like, hey, what the fuck you doing? And they like just took off running. And then I saw them in the papers being arrested for breaking into cars like a week later in the paper. Assholes.
Yeah, no.
And then this was recently. I went outside, and the midgets that live here.
Oh yeah, there
There's a
were
midget
They were at the pool.
They were walking.
Should we say
But-
little?
Okay,
Oh,
they were.
I just get creeped out.
They were walking. They had snuck over here on the side of our house where no one's supposed to go.
Yeah.
And they were walking out, and they didn't see me because I was just like standing there. And then I was like, "Hey!" And they started running. And it was the funniest thing. And then they were like, "I know where you live."
I remember there was a guy.
Oh, remember Jack?
Oh my God.
Oh my
Oh.
God. Shay, you tell the
This
story.
is one of my favorite things.
Oh,
So it was like a rainy day. This guy, he's, I don't know how to say this, but
Special ed.
yeah.
Oh,
Mo
is
said.
this Jack
Probably
and
got
Andre?
autism.
Yeah.
The Jack.
And what
Parents live right there, don't they?
what we did
Okay,
was,
yeah.
Oh,
they're-
They were nice family.
Okay, okay.
Okay, yeah.
and what we did, we were like going to the pool to see who's there,
Yeah.
and then it was like raining, and
Oh,
he was in the jacket, but we didn't know that, and we were like, I was with the twins. I'm like, look at that grandma, and then he turned around like, oh my God, it's Jack! And then we started running so fast because he chased us.
I don't remember that.
I remember that. That
I
was so
I
funny.
remember-
guys are.
I remember it a different way. I
Oh my
remember
God.
we were walking to the bus stop. Jack had this blue coat on, and then he's like, "Oh my God, look at that old lady." He lifted up his hood. He's like, "Oh shit."
All right. Now I got another
I'm pretty sure
question.
that was
That
at the
is-
apartment.
All right, now I got another
Yeah,
question.
it's like,
No, it's like,
Noah, shut up.
whatever, somewhere.
All right, so you're 12 now, almost 13.
yep.
Okay, we're here. We're moving to Jessica's
Finally.
into a house, or a yard and all that,
First time I've
which
ever.
I'm very excited about.
Yes.
But where do you think, Noah, you will be in 5 years? You'll be 18. Get ready to graduate high school.
Probably going into the military.
You think you're gonna be going in the military?
I'm going to go.
Going in the military.
I
All
probably
right.
would be either out of the military
Alright.
Or be.
No, you need to stay in.
or stay in, depending on what the hell
Air
I'm gonna
Force
do.
is top notch, dude.
Yeah, I just have to get in there. Pass
Where
the
do you
pickles.
think you will live? What's your guess?
I just don't know, man.
Live
The
forever.
South.
Like they're gonna give you
The
choices.
South.
Yeah, they'll give me
Pick-
choices,
but
and then they
just
get to
pick-
choose.
Far and foreign to like live
Yeah,
it
you
up.
need to live
I
in a
want to
foreign.
live in England. I don't want to go to Japan.
What?
No, you can live in England. My uncle, he was stationed there for like 4 years.
Yeah.
They're always.
He was in the Air Force. Like,
I'm still holding
Do
the
it.
booby pillow.
Oh yeah, if you didn't
And then,
know.
alright, so Jonas.
There's
Jonas.
All right, Jonas, you will also be 18, let's say.
I would
Senior.
probably be hugging a booby pillow.
These guys will be 17 in 5
he'll be
years.
taking the bar.
Yeah. So what are you gonna be? How? What do you think you're gonna be?
17,
I
dude.
might-
God.
Well,
Will you
probably
have a
my driver's
girlfriend?
license.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you guys have a
Oh, you have your driver's license?
Yeah, of course I have a girlfriend.
Okay, but you'll
I
have
got a
girlfriend?
booby pillow. Like,
What
Yeah.
kind of girlfriend are you gonna have?
Well, yeah. Describe this girl.
Describe the
Is she, like,
girlfriend.
dark chocolate.
Looks kind of like
she's
no
driven
one.
down
Moses,
south,
dark
you know.
chocolate.
Does she wear glasses?
No.
It's like
Is she
Noah.
fit?
Has a-
She got a booty that makes Judy
Does she have
Yeah.
thighs like your sister?
Oh, D with the dunk. No, what's this? What does she look like? What kind of hair does she have?
Not without. Wait, hold on, crap.
Bald.
Yeah,
bald and pierced in every orifice.
I just,
Oh God!
I just really want to see the sun. Dang, what's it
I
called?
wanted to see the sun reflect off her bald
Yeah.
head.
So Jonas, come on,
Like really
just say.
greased up.
the
in
moonlight.
So she,
Straight hair.
so she has straight hair, blonde hair, brown hair, black hair,
Brown hair.
brown
Purple hair.
Really?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Like, my God. Jesus.
All right, Shane. 5 years, you're gonna be out of high school.
Yeah, man.
You'll be doing
He's
whatever
gonna
you're
be
gonna
slaying chicks left and right.
do. You better
my
not.
God.
He's gonna be tatted from the neck.
No, you're
down.
not.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, yeah, that's
All right, Shane,
He's
Shane.
gonna have, like I
not
heart
for you
dad
guys.
on his chest.
Aww.
My dad's name is
Jake.
Jake.
Yay!
Across his abs, it's just gonna say Jake.
Jake.
Instead of Thug Life.
I love
And
Dad.
then on the back, it's Stephanie.
Yeah. Mom.
It's gonna be like.
It's like
All right,
how
now come on, I want to know.
I'll be
How old are you now?
Oh
You'll be
my
20
God.
years
It's a
old.
free chair
Yeah,
right there,
he's-
man.
I'll be stationed either in China,
Mm-hmm.
Or-
Russia.
We'll do both.
Let him say.
North Korea.
Seriously,
how
really.
many times does Aiden
Or-
have to bail you out of jail?
I want to
Yeah.
be in like the
Oh my
Baltic
God.
states.
At
Or, like,
least
Oh,
3
really?
times.
At least 3 times.
God, that'll be
Seriously.
hard for me.
Jesus Christ, you guys. My
Wait, now
God.
who hasn't gone?
I'm just
Dean, where are you gonna
Romania,
be? Romania. Dean, where are you gonna be?
Romania.
College.
College. What kind of college?
Jail.
The good college.
With mommy.
Nope, that's a lie.
Mommy.
No, it's not. No, we know it's
Yes,
not.
it
What
is.
about
Oh,
Kristen?
God,
All right,
seriously.
what else, Dean?
Oh, Jesus.
What kind of car do you have in
Um,
5 years?
A nice
I have a
whip.
Corolla.
of that.
Let him answer.
I'll have flying car.
A flying car.
I'm
Hold
gonna be
on.
the first to invent
You
one.
have
Isn't
no
there gonna be
idea.
Hyperloop in like 5?
Oh yeah, they'll be hyper.
Yeah, so
Chrislyn,
okay, though.
how old will you be in 5 years?
She'll still be with
22.
mommy.
22.
She'll be with mommy.
Almost
Oh
23.
my God.
Where are you gonna live?
Mommy.
Are you gonna live with mommy?
Actually,
Wait,
I'll
how
be
old
That
living
was
in my
no.
grandmother's house.
Right, I was gonna be like, yeah.
17?
She'll
Oh,
be with
Grandma
Grandma.
No,
Jill's.
that will be my house.
If I am 20,
Chrislyn, don't act like
still
you don't
living
want to
with my
answer.
parents, I'd
Oh
be
wait,
just
wait, Chrislyn.
majorly
All right,
depressed.
shut up, Moses. You're like
Mo, you're
dominating.
almost
And she's really
Shut up.
uncomfortable with
Listen.
the booty pillow.
Silly
What does your boyfriend look like?
Oh.
Jude
oh,
Ashpool.
Jude Ashpool.
What
He
is
has
he?
big
What is your?
earrings, a big butt.
Oh, she's a butt gal.
I don't know why she's sticking her head in.
Moses, stop doing squats right now.
I'm not doing fucking squats.
No,
Moses, you just
stop doing. Why'd you start doing squats? Weird. Anyway,
Dude,
Chrislyn.
stop
God.
scratching
Are you
balls,
trying
man.
to pierce
Oh
your
wait, now
ear
here's the real question. Where's Tanya gonna be?
Oh yeah.
in a house
In a house?
far, far away?
Oh, I'm with you.
Psych.
Or no.
No.
I'll be with one of my children.
No, you
Oh
won't.
my
Are you
God.
gonna live in Oregon in 5 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, wherever my kids go, I need to be.
Yeah.
Okay, in
Why?
20 years.
Oh, I
I'm
love them.
going
You know what you should do? You both should like move.
I'm
like,
going to Germany.
Yeah.
Come
I'm
there.
gonna see Dean in
Hey,
Germany.
Join the military. She's never gonna find you.
I think Dean.
Yep.
No.
that's right. Yeah.
That's
That's
true.
right. That's
Or
true.
I
I'll
don't.
be in the Secret Service.
I'm in
I know
God's
that
hands
they
now.
like to play a lot, but
I know they're big
Jake
talkers.
can
Lies.
Jake can attest to.
Lies.
I woke up from a nap and I couldn't find you, aka silly.
Yeah.
I couldn't find you,
In
Mom.
tears.
As she's a teenager waking up from a nap,
So she went outside to find mommy.
you had to find mommy.
Shut up.
And then my little Sloopy Lou.
Psych.
Oh,
That's
God.
not my name. It's Diener Beater.
Has no
Oh, pull my
He,
chair.
no. I'll probably still be working at General Dental.
Alright.
Yeah, I can see that.
CEO.
Wearing a
That's
power
cheating,
suit.
man.
Owning my own home.
Oh,
I
that'd
can
be
see
so
that. I
nice.
think
No
so.
lies.
Has a big
Little bit of
canoe.
nip and tuck. A
Yeah.
little bit.
She probably has a big
and
canoe in her
enjoying
house.
like a good beer on a porch.
Yeah, that sounds
nice.
good.
Yeah.
I don't. Let's see. In 5 years,
Where were you
Willow
gonna be,
will
Dad?
be 6.
Oh, and she'll still be
That's
Will she be in kindergarten or first grade?
cute. It depends on when she.
She's so
First grade,
advanced.
First grade.
First grade.
She'll be in
she'll be
She
in,
won't have her front teeth.
she'll be in first grade.
No front
And
teeth.
the great thing is, like, she's gonna have like a
Put
you
that
know,
away, Shay.
you know how they do like Christmas pageants.
Yeah,
All
Oh my
these
God.
dudes are gonna roll in and be like, "That's my little sister."
I know.
and then she can melt any of them.
Yeah.
Like that.
What does that mean?
Wait, what?
She'll be like,
Because she'll be like, "Mom," and you'll be like, "Yeah."
She'll be like,
Even though
"Can I-"
you're a hard ass.
Seriously?
You will melt.
Oh, God.
she'll be like, can I get a ride home with the twins? And then you guys like, oh, let's go get her like a
Yeah,
chocolate
especially
shake or
like when she's
something.
like a little bit
In
older.
Nana's
You guys are gonna
house, she
kill
got the
whoever.
largest in class.
You guys would be seniors, me and Shay, somewhere in the military.
I feel like I'll be in.
Yeah.
And then
in the
Willow's
military
gonna have a
Navy.
heartbreak.
Why?
And the
Oh.
world will stop because
Wait,
boys
what?
break girls' hearts.
Ooh,
And then you
sorry.
guys are gonna come in.
Yeah.
And beat that guy up.
Well,
Yep.
someone
that
acts like
guy
a
up.
dick, you go with the just
Just like,
give him a
I'm
call.
just gonna tell my
With-
brothers.
with
And
my
then
s-
group chat.
Call the family whistle.
Family meeting.
Like,
She'll
And
be
then
like-
Willow just stands there and goes, "Get him."
Get him!
She'll be like, there's 20 years of military between all of them.
Yeah.
One knows how to take
I
you down.
think
And
I
Neva
will live in
be
Oregon.
sitting at
Down
like a
to-
green piece.
Yeah,
Sit
yeah.
in.
Neva will be some hippie thing,
Some hippie thing,
God,
burning
I hope not.
incense.
Jesus Christ.
or
Oh my
Pretending
God.
not to eat meat, but then she slips in like a Taco Bell soft taco.
oh yeah, every once in a
Um,
while.
You know, just loving life.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
then-
Wait. All right.
In the military.
I think I'll live in Oregon. Who knows where I'll work?
At a butt doctor
Okay.
place.
Like, what's the
You can't
lowest
get away
place
from
to
General
live at
Dental.
with like
Yeah, I thought
get
you
a
didn't
house?
work for
'Cause that's
General
where I would
Dental
live.
anymore.
Where?
Like, what's the area where you can just
Dad,
get buy a house for such a cheap price?
It just
That's
depends
what
on the part of the.
Dad,
Dad, my nipples
Exactly.
can cut black.
Texas.
like even like no, like even where like my family has been stationed on the East Coast.
Oh, I mean when I'm out.
You can
Yeah.
you can get a huge house.
Yeah.
And then you use your military benefits that get you like
Mo.
discounts on home loans and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You're golden, dude. You
I
can
don't
live
know.
wherever.
Yeah.
Mo, are we still recording?
No,
Check.
we're not.
Check.
We're not
Yeah.
recording.
Okay.
Moses, why are you still
yeah,
doing
Because
squats?
it says that right there.
Okay. Good.
That's
Anyway,
how I
here we
can
go.
Moses, stop doing
Okay.
squats.
Who's gonna? Most
Fucking
seriously,
squats.
stop doing the squats.
Oh my god. You know what? I'm just gonna eat this.
You haven't eaten that yet?
I don't
That
think.
will
What is
make
wrong
you
with
have
you?
a
Because
fat
this
butt.
is a delicacy of using cheese.
And it's
You're
gone.
supposed to eat it while it's
Okay.
hot.
Who is gonna have the first kid?
Shay.
What?
Shay.
Probably
That's
one of the
16.
twins or Shay.
No, I think it's
I
gonna be
feel like it's
Shay.
gonna be Shay.
What about
It's gonna
Neva?
be-
No.
Way to go,
No,
thanks.
I think Shay's
No
gonna
way
have
in
a
hell.
drunken night,
Why?
Oh.
waking up
drunken
tattooed
night?
and impregnating.
Shay.
God, why do you guys feel like Shay would do that? He's a smart kid.
No, I,
No.
no,
What?
he'll
I feel
fall
Like
in
he's gonna get
love.
a little taste of freedom.
Yeah, he'll go a little nuts.
Balls deep.
Yeah, I think you're
That's
right.
with, that's with me. That's with me and money. That's with me and money. Yeah.
What?
I
If
Shay,
I
remember?
use a
Like,
little bit, it's gonna go forever.
Oh yeah, you're gonna buy every
No, the
Steam
twins
game.
are gonna be like the players because they're gonna be like,
Don't be a
no, I'm gonna
player.
take
All
your
I do
phone
is
and you're
win,
gonna text
win,
one
win.
chick and you're gonna be like, ha ha, and that ladies.
Yeah.
You're gonna
That's
watch
what we
out.
meant about that.
And then people will
That's
say,
how we
and
meant.
then twins, Noah and Jonas, people will call you man whores behind your back too. Just
No,
so
you're not
if
gonna
you
be
do
that.
that.
I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
Jonas.
All right, see, Jonas is
Who are
fine.
you, the man whore?
Yeah, I'm actually. Yeah, yeah.
That's
Oh,
actually my
So you got
middle
something
name.
to be proud
yeah,
of.
Yeah, something to be proud
I
of.
told my mom to change my birth certificate to man.
yeah. Mom, you miss Manhorn.
You know what actually,
But
is a
actually,
really cool name?
He's a lover.
PlayStation.
He is a
3.
lover. He's a
Joe's
hugger.
The lover.
He's a
Joe's the
lover.
So I feel like he's the stable one. I'm just saying.
Look at Noah wearing that
What's
ring.
a cool name?
PlayStation
You know what? I
3.
just thought of one. Justin Steele. That's a cool name.
Oh,
No, that is a cool
Someone
name.
feel like
actually
that's a
named
stripper
the
name.
child.
No, it isn't.
Oh,
That's like a badass.
Guys,
That's a male
Stop
stripper
yelling.
name.
What the
you guys
hell?
have to yell so loud.
See, right,
What time is
Why
it?
are you
It's
wearing a
late.
ring?
Oh yeah, it's
Can you
10:30.
do
What?
this?
their
Show
family.
your dad this. Do
Okay,
this.
guys.
I know.
Jason Steele, male
See, I
stripper
can
name.
totally
Okay,
make
let's
that
stop
guy.
with this deal. All right. Well, any other
Aren't you-
final thoughts about our last place?
Last night,
Well,
River
hopefully I can
Greens.
get into the military before 20.
I can
Yeah, you
honestly
gotta
say
keep
we
that
all are
cool.
hoping that.
Yeah, you said you were gonna be so
Oh,
sad
God.
and depressed if you're still living with your parents
And
in
I'm
your 20s.
still depressed.
You're
and sad.
about
Mo,
in
it's
1920s of the
You
way
just
there.
graduated
Snoopy,
high school.
You can live with me forever.
I'm not going to.
You are,
For me,
Dean.
it's an ego thing. I don't
Dean,
wanna be living
I'm gonna
with
ask
my
you an honest
parents.
question. When was the last time you slept in your mom's bed?
Yes.
Mom?
Actually, I took a nap in there.
Oh!
I told him to take a nap in there because it
I had
was
a
quiet.
Oh, yeah, yeah, no,
Yes,
no,
sure,
yeah.
yeah.
I did because I knew Celie was home, so I was like, go in my room.
These guys asked to sleep in my bed every night.
We never get to say, oh, God. We never get to sleep in your bed.
You're bigger than me.
I
I'm not
have
gonna be
not-
asleep in my
I have
bed.
not slept in mom and dad's bed since
Oh my
I
God,
was
mom's bed?
probably
Hey,
4.
Mo, I've heard of how
What?
you sleep.
How
You
do I
should not sleep in your pants.
How do you sleep
sleep?
with golf clubs?
Sunny side up!
Yeah,
Yeah.
he sleeps sunny
Actually,
side
I
up.
stopped doing that. I don't know why.
When, yesterday?
Oh,
No, it wasn't yesterday. It
because
was
the
like
horror
3
of your family
It was
coming
3
in to
days
see you
ago.
when you wake
It
up.
was 3 days ago, actually. I probably stopped.
You know what? I'm gonna start wearing pants.
It's the end of an
I
era.
will tell
It's
you
an end
this.
of an
I
era.
will tell you this. I will walk around naked when I live in my own house.
Oh my
Oh,
god, you're gonna be
hell yeah,
the
I'm not
naked
doing
guy.
Yeah,
You're
I
gonna
will
be
be
our
that guy.
neighbor.
I was just gonna say that.
I would do that.
Well, yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'm the weird
I
rat.
don't
Your
want.
guys'
I don't
neighbor
want the.
walked around.
I don't want the anyone. I don't want the neighbor to hear. The neighbor next door to us. I have seen full naked.
Oh my,
Oh.
Windows open
like-
all the
It's
way.
like Friends, next guy.
oh my
the
God,
win-
that's
Ah.
so
The
funny.
windows open
They put
all
them
the
up
way.
the shop.
Shh. The windows open all the way, and I saw him just standing in front of the mirror, staring at himself. Before we
I
moved,
thought maybe he was giving himself a pep talk.
before we moved in here, Eric and Mindy. Eric told me, he's like, dude, the neighbor next door, I always see him naked.
Ugly naked guy.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's gonna be terrorizing
That's
the
gonna
next
be
people.
Mo.
No.
Too
no.
soon.
It's gonna be a place that's secluded.
Okay.
I
I'm
love
holding my
privacy.
booby pillow
I hate
still.
cities. I hate
Okay, there you
cities.
go. Then you
See,
can
I would be
Yeah.
super comfortable going
Like,
down to the country
Crystal
and then
knows
walk
this.
around.
I
I,
feel
hate
like
being,
you-
I hated New York City. It was horrible. You know
New
that,
York
right?
was pretty bad.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Oh,
I hate
Dean
New
just
York
got back from New York and the
Yeah.
Dominican
Did you
Republic.
really?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
cool.
did you
Yeah.
from the Dominican Republic? Oh, dude. I'm so
Dare
sorry.
you.
No, it's
Dominican
rad.
Republic was actually good.
Okay, I-
Except stoplights are suggestions.
Oh yeah, isn't that funny?
So are the ones in the streets.
Twin stop.
Horns are the way of saying hello.
Yeah, it's very weird. Like, I heard stories from people going to Mexico City, and they were like, "Oh, we're just going. No one's paying attention to the stoplights." It's
No.
like,
You travel
so
about
weird.
few inches away from each other at 80 miles per
That
hour.
is the dumbest
Dang.
thing ever. Like, oh
In
my
New
god.
Mexico?
Dang.
In New Mexico
Dominican
and
Republic.
the Dominican Republic, like that's the two things I know of.
Like, they...
And then
for
Russia's
the-
kind of more civilized with its roadways, but you know Russians and their cars.
Yeah.
They just go nuts.
You know, Russia.
Yeah.
All right. Any last thoughts before we wrap it up?
We'll
Wait,
miss you, Porters.
Oh,
I know.
can I-
We'll miss you guys. Who's
say-
gonna take your groceries
Can
up?
I say a ghost
Oh,
story
they
that happened
still
to me
are-
in this
they're still
room?
sad.
What happened? Oh, let's hear the ghost story from this room.
Okay, so I was on the same computer Shay is on right now.
Oh, God.
It was probably 10 o'clock at night, and I was like watching something, and I was like sitting the way I am, like horizontal to the desk,
Okay.
and I for some reason turn around facing the window, so I'm right behind, like my back's facing the monitor,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm facing the window, and I feel something touch my lap, like it
Yeah.
feels like touching my upper thighs. It.
Ooh, sexy.
How
I
did
was
your thighs
freaked
look?
out.
Time to get
How did your
started.
thighs look?
Like
Were they
Neva's-
Neva thighs? Were they regular thighs?
Moses.
Were they John Cappadocian thighs?
Who's
Really?
that?
You don't know John Cappadocian? My God, Dad. Anyways,
Double up. Okay, Dad.
Not a big thigh guy.
Okay, Dad.
if you gotta do squats, you gotta know John Cappadocian.
You gotta know Mo.
Moses,
He
stop
does
doing,
squats
seriously,
every
stop
day.
doing
Stop doing
squats.
Okay, Moses.
Either way,
Okay, Dad.
so
Who
near
would...
the end,
Okay.
I basically was, my skin was crawling the entire time.
When did this happen?
This happened like probably when
Did you look?
2012.
Oh, okay.
2012. So 8th
Thanks for
grade.
never telling us about the ghost. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Alright, so Dad,
Seriously?
who do you think, once we're all out of the house, who do you think you're gonna live with? Do you think?
Oh,
Probably.
He's probably gonna live with the whole family.
I don't
Probably
know.
gonna live
the
with
real
me
thing.
first,
Yeah.
and then Neva.
Yeah, we're gonna
and
go
then Shay,
full
and then
Russian
you
on
two.
this.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah, we are going Russian.
We're gonna
Mama!
all,
And that's not an insult. That's a compliment.
yeah, we're all gonna buy like some property, have our mini houses, tiny
Yeah.
houses, and then we'll
Yeah.
buy rentals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna have solar panels on my roof.
Oh,
'cause
we're
fuck the
solar
resale-
panels, baby.
Fuck the
Yeah.
resale value on that.
Solar City.
Makes Jake Porter happy.
It does.
We can invite Aiden.
What are you
over.
gonna miss
Yeah.
about us?
Oh, we're gonna
Oh.
miss that blonde hair.
All the snacks.
Like all my
All the-
conversations I've had with you.
We-
Now, how are you guys gonna eat?
I don't.
We give you all of our leftovers.
I know,
We'll
it's
just
true.
drive
We have
over
had
and
at least
raise
100
it.
pounds of
Fridge is gonna
leftovers.
start to snow.
You've had 100 pounds of muscle.
I've probably had, yeah. I know,
I
you
think
guys
we
have
have
the
some
best
more if you want
leftovers.
I know.
We're gonna have our own non-leftovers.
Yeah, that's gonna
I
be nice.
I'm so
know.
excited for
We're
you.
I
gonna-
know.
I'm so excited
Guys,
for
listen
leftovers.
here. We're gonna have our own leftovers.
Yeah, we're gonna go out to
You hear?
eat because we have no dishes. We threw away every dish.
Yeah, we actually did.
Super excited.
Barely any silverware.
No, we threw away every silverware.
So.
You threw away my spoon?
I think it might have got thrown away.
That's messed up.
You're welcome.
What?
I don't know where it
What's your
is.
spoon?
I have a spoon at Dad's.
Have a spoon of death.
That's spoon.
You do not want him to know
No,
about
you have
that
no
spoon.
idea how expensive that silverware
Oh,
was.
son of a
How much was
bitch.
it?
Where is that?
It's in the
okay.
garbage can right
Okay,
over
okay.
there, like
Yeah.
A couple
20
of them hit the
feet.
garbage disposal. I don't
You
Yeah,
guys check
we'll
this
get a
out.
replacement.
We're,
We'll get
we're
estimates.
okay.
I think
We're
Joe,
okay.
throw it
we
to
need
me.
new silverware.
Don't throw that
Starting
thing
to
right
get moldy.
Moldy.
We've probably played, I don't know, 80 hours of Uno.
Yeah.
Wait,
Easy.
really?
Yeah.
Think about that
Oh,
over
yeah.
a couple
You guys
of
played
years.
Uno?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
My
Big
God.
time.
What about?
All
Oh
of
yeah, remember Epic Uno?
Yeah.
Hours.
Oh,
At
I
the
just
time.
I found out this new show from you, Dad. It was Crank Yankers.
I love Crank
That
Yankers.
is so funny.
It's funny.
Fight Club, guys.
I miss our patio Friday night drinkings.
I miss going to Aiden's like every day.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I missed
I
that.
And
smoked
opening the door.
first time here too.
You what?
You had your
Yeah,
cigar on my
Yeah,
patio.
yeah. Mo.
When he
Remember
turned
Shay?
18.
I remember Shay. I was so tired.
Yep.
Like he was on the couch, sunny side up,
Oh
like
my
he
god.
just
That was
dead
Shay?
asleep.
Yep.
He's like,
When was this? I don't remember
I
this.
remember this was
What a
yesterday.
weirdo.
It was years ago.
Yesterday.
Dad, do you
What a
remember?
It
weirdo.
was yesterday.
I remember, like, yeah.
I do not remember it.
Well, you were sleeping.
All right, well, we got to wrap it up,
Really? Yeah, we
guys,
should wrap
because
it
we have a bigger day tomorrow.
God, that's right. Yeah, that's true.
Hey guys, check this
We
out.
have to move everything in 4 hours. That's, or
Wait,
less,
so-
because that's how long we have the van.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
We have it
Yeah.
for 4 hours.
Wait,
It's
what, a
gonna be a
van?
longer
What do you mean?
You gotta load it up, get
You
it
gotta
in,
load it.
get it out.
So wait, when are we waking up?
So we're moving our asses fast.
7.
Son of a mother, let's go.
All
It's
right.
not that bad.
Pretty good.
I'm going to start our outro. We're going to say goodbye. Okay, this is Jake.
Moses.
Aiden.
Noah.
Jonas.
Shay.
Tanya.
Tanya, Chrislyn,
Silly Sue.
Shay, our Diener Beaner. Our next one will be coming to you live from the Piper Rodriguez Palace.
Totally up those
Woo!
seats.
Oh, this is one more thing I was going to say.
Oh god.
How many, did you guys like having all the bands stay here?
Oh my
Oh
god,
my
that
god,
was.
yes.
I love having
Yeah,
bands
love
over.
Yeah, I think the band that's been here the most is Square Crow.
Yeah.
Yes.
They've been here at least 5 times.
God, man.
I think 5 or 4.
Yeah, like
Kevin's been here a ton.
Oh yeah, I love having Kevin.
Oh, I love Kevin. Evan never comes. Thanks, Evan, you dick.
God, Evan, come on, man. I haven't
Bevan.
seen this since 2005.
What the hell?
It's almost like he doesn't
I-
like us anymore.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I remember the first time Western Settings came,
Yeah.
2014 or
I
whatever.
was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
oh my god, oh my
And
god.
the table was completely filled with beer cans, cigarette boxes, and alcohol.
I
And you guys
remember-
were like, "Oh my god, Dad!" And I'm like, "This is what your apartment's gonna look like."
Yeah. Except these are like 30-year-olds, you know, 20-year-olds.
Don't judge me.
I'm not
This is
judging
what
them.
you
They're
want.
awesome dudes.
No,
I mean, come on, man.
Moses.
Moses.
All right,
All right, that's it. Bye.
Wait,
Right now,
let's
I'm
do our
taller than
outro.
Noah. Not for long.
bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Yep.
Au revoir.
Two crust out.
Happy birthday.
You're not